myself to a little solitude, little moment by myself at the Bellagio Conservatory when they switch over from the fall to what's happening now, which is the holiday display. So before I do my zen out moment by myself, I thought it would be cool to take you along for the ride, let you see what I'm up to, and let you see how this looks. I have not seen anything yet. I just walked in, set up the camera, and started talking. So I'm going to take you through and we'll take a look at it. Now, daytime is different than nighttime. So I'm hoping that we'll be able to get a little bit of a purview for what we can expect at night. And I'll see if I can do another live stream later this week to show you what's what. Thank you for those of you who are joining me live. I am excited to see all of you here, and I'm going to walk you through the Bellagio. So let's turn this camera around and get it going. Okay. So my favorite part about the Bellagio, I'm going to take you over here first, is that they do an awesome job decorating behind the gorgeous front desk area. So anytime you come to look at the Bellagio Conservatory, just know that behind the actual front desk, they do an additional extension of the display over here. I love it. Little candle action, some awesome ornaments, really, really beautiful. Hey everybody, thanks for joining. Hey Olivia, good to see you, babe. Okay, we're gonna go through this thing together. I have not seen it yet. This is like me seeing it with you. And again, this is daytime. Daytime is always gonna be much different than nighttime. They do a really beautiful water and light display at night. So I'll probably have to come back later this week to show you that. But let's see what the daytime looks like. All right. So if you do not live in Las Vegas and you're itching for a little Vegas time, I hope this brings you some laughter and some fun for the holidays. All right, what are we walking into here? Let's see. It almost feels like we're in like, hey, oh, thank you so much for adding my channel to your list. This is cool. These are like antique ornaments, all framed. I don't know what this little house is, but it's okay. Hey guys. Okay. Feels like we're in like Santa's house or something. Poinsettias everywhere. They do a really good job with the poinsettias, and I love that they do the varied colors. That's a big old tree. I am noticing that they're doing a lot at some of the same stuff each year. So these rosebud poinsettias are just gorgeous. Hi Howard, thank you for joining us live. If you're looking to get into the holiday spirit, this is definitely a good place to start. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, please. I'll walk you through the back end here. I purposely came on a Monday after the holiday weekend, just in hopes of making sure it's not too crowded. I want you guys to really get a vibe for what's going on here. Just this view. Beautiful. Gorgeous. All right, we're gonna walk through. I love all the local components of Vegas. It's really important, I think, for those of us who live here to remind ourselves why the city is so sought after, so loved by so many. So this is how I do it. I connect in this manner. All right, let's check this out. This reminds me of It's a Small World. Beautiful little village. Smells like cinnamon and flowers. I've lived in Vegas for over 30 years. I've been here since I was 9 years old, and I am not 39, so add 30 plus a few more. City was the greatest decision my family ever made. My family, mom and dad were performers, so they used to perform on the Strip. They used to perform for like the mob families back in the day for weddings and special events, and my dad was a musician, my mom was a dancer and a singer, and they had a show band. They toured Las Vegas and toured all around the United States playing their music. Originally from Kansas City, Missouri, and we moved here when I was 9 because Vegas offered way more opportunity than any other city in the United States for my entertainment style showbiz family. And I'm telling you what, 9 years old, we drove down the Strip, and it was the greatest moment of my life. I remember vividly seeing the lights and seeing our city just absolutely glow, and I don't know, I just felt like I was at home. So normally they have a koi fish pond in this area. I'm wondering if they covered up the koi fish. I wonder if they're still in the pond beneath this and they're just feeding them, or if they actually moved the koi fish. That's an interesting thing to ask. I'm not quite sure. Love it. I knew Vegas was home for me at 9. I just felt it. And honestly, the more and more time I spent here, the more I realized that, you know, I wasn't the weird kid whose parents played music for a living anymore. I was the normal kid whose parents did a weird job in Las Vegas, like everybody else who lived here. So it was kind of cool. Really awesome. I'm excited to see what this looks like at night. I have a feeling they've got some pretty good light shows set up to it. Everything is made of flowers, with the exception of like some of these awesome ornaments and stuff. Like I'll take you a little closer to see. Like acorns, fake fur, some velour, but like there's a lot of flora and fauna linked up to that thing right there. Like there's, as much as they can, they insert flowers into every aspect of this, which is pretty awesome. I wonder how much Coca-Cola paid for that Coca-Cola sponsorship there on the awesome necktie of these gorgeous little bears. Made of carnations. Look at this guy. How cute. I'm seriously wondering what happened to the koi fish that usually live right below this. I bet you they're still there. Thank you, Donica. I appreciate it. Can't wait for you to move here also. I know you're gonna love it. This gorgeous, gorgeous view. It is definitely the holiday season here at Bellagio. Well, that's all she wrote, folks. Amazing holiday display as usual. Bellagio steps it up every single time. I saw a few comments about moving to Vegas. I can certainly try to look. Hey, Ron. Good to see you guys. I'm just stoked. I freaking love the Bellagio. This is a thing I do for myself every year. Thought it would be fun to take you along for the ride. If you're just joining us live, no worries. You can just rewatch the replay. Having a good time. I'm gonna take you one more time to the front desk so you can see what they did behind there. I love all the floral arrangements that are turned into amazing ornaments. Check this out. Look at the close-up. Wow. This is my favorite part of the whole display, is showing you the awesome behind-the-scenes experience that they set up here at the front desk. It's amazing. These ornaments are unbelievable. Thank you, Chuck. I appreciate you very much. Look at these gorgeous ornaments, you guys. I have to tell you, today, the weather in Vegas is like stupid amazing. It's like 76 degrees, gorgeous. I'm gonna take you outside. Let's see if the fountain's going. It's amazing, absolutely amazing. It's not normally this warm in November, like by any means. So it's a little strange. Oop, what happened? Hey, how are you? It's a little strange for it to be this warm, but I don't know, it's awesome. Oh, check these ornaments out. So this is out in front of the Bellagio by the parking valet area. The entire display really extends throughout the front of the property. Look at this freaking gorgeous weather today. 76, 78. I mean, could not be any nicer. It's incredible. So lucky to live here. I just feel so grateful every single day. I'm gonna walk out to the fountains. I have no idea what time it is, when it's supposed to be going, but we'll go outside and see what's going on here. Ciao Bella. Thank you, Peter. All right, let's go look at Las Vegas for a minute, because I know you guys are logging in to look at Las Vegas, right? Oh. All right, this is one of my favorite secret places to watch the fountain show. If you have not been here, you're missing out. So this is the entrance to the Bellagio. That's where all the valet cars are happening. Directly across the walkway is this fountain. Find this fountain and then do a little bit of this. The best, in my opinion, best place to watch the Bellagio fountain show anytime near night is right here. It's like a private viewing deck. You're up above the street level. There's clearly people making out, so I'm not the only one that feels good about this spot. But you're up above the street level. I don't know if the fountains are gonna go off right now, but it is the best place to see this show, bar none, hands down. Check this out. Welcome to Las Vegas. Hello. Hello, Paris. Now it looks like Looks like the fountains are bubbling, so I don't know if that's because they just finished a show or they're just about to start a show. So I'm gonna hang tight for a minute. I see people lining up. I'm not really sure. I can never tell what time it's going off. I think it's like every 15 or 30 minutes starting at 3, and I don't know what time it is. So in the meantime, do you have questions for me? What can I do to answer your questions about living in Vegas, about being a local, about pretty much anything you want to know? I'm here. This was really for me. I do this for myself a couple times a year. Anytime they change the display, I spend 20 minutes by myself up here on the strip. If I'm ever having a bad day, I'm usually at the top of the Bellagio parking garage, just sulking or figuring out my life. And then I always make sure to walk through the best, most free, amazing experience ever, which is the Bellagio Botanical Gardens. So, and then obviously if the fountains are going off, I'll step outside and just remind myself that this is where I get to live every single freaking day. So if you're thinking about moving to Vegas, or if you already live here and you're not taking advantage of the easy access that we have to this kind of experience, you're missing the boat. You're missing the point. Living in this city, this is what you're here for. Like this. So I can never tell if it's bubbling because it's about to start or it just finished. So I'm not really sure, but we're gonna give it a minute. If you are already a resident of Las Vegas, there are so many wonderful things that you can take advantage of that are free or very, very inexpensive. So I would love to answer your questions about that as well. Let's see. We need more live streams from you, girl. Thank you, Donica. Good news for you. I'm gonna be doing like 3 a week, so stay tuned. This was just kind of one to kick it off. I was already here. I figured, why wouldn't I go live? I don't know. Here's why I'm doing it. Let's see what else we've got here. How's the water situation? Will it affect people with pools? Good question. You know, definitely the water situation is a constant point of contention and conversation. We're fine. We're going to be fine. Will we see some more restrictions as we move forward? Sure, I'm certain we will. But people with pools are not going to be asked to drain their pools. You're grandfathered in at that point in time. People who are putting in light or water fixtures or water features at their home are not going to be asked to take them down. So good news for you is if you come into town now and build a pool or buy a pool now, you're in. You don't have to worry about it. But I'm certain, just like every other state, that they're going to be taking many precautions and things like that to encourage people to save water as we move forward. So that's definitely something to keep an eye on. But I've talked to people at the Water District. We've done interviews with people at the Water District. There are many, many things going into play to be kind of proactively assessing and fixing the water issue that everyone's so concerned about. So no worries. We're going to be fine. You can still move here. Let's do it. Carl says, do I agree traffic is getting worse? Worse from what, Carl, is what I really want to know. So I'll be very honest. I'm a very spoiled little brat when it comes to living in Las Vegas. I've been spoiled rotten by an amazing city that does not have very much traffic at all. And I will be the first to say, I don't like traffic. I don't have any patience for traffic. Road rage is probably going to be my middle name at some point in time. But I will say this, traffic is definitely getting thicker, but it still moves. It's not horrible. Even from 6 years ago, of course, there's more people moving here. Of course. But it is nowhere near San Francisco, New York, LA, or Atlanta, any of the places in the world that are cram jammed and gross, right? We're not that. We're not going to be that. Vegas doesn't do things that way. So I'm moving because I didn't want people to feel like I was talking to them. So we'll keep this between us. So no, yes, it's getting definitely thicker. Yeah, of course, we've got more people moving here, but no, traffic is still incredibly amazing in Vegas. You can still get from one end of town to the other in 35 minutes, and with traffic, maybe 40 minutes. And that's literally from one point to the absolute other. Otherwise, everything's between 15 to 20 minutes away. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. That's a really good question, and it's something that I'm definitely concerned about on a daily basis. Paul says several episodes of the TV show Hack revolve around the Las Vegas water cops issuing fines for too much use. Is that a real thing? I have literally never heard of that ever. The only thing I've ever seen has been like if you have a massive leak in front of like your house and there's like water gushing and there's like a problem with that and you're not fixing it, yeah, of course they're going to issue a fine or they're going to at least cite you to say, hey, you need to pay attention to your landscaping. But I've never ever seen anybody get a fine for too much use unless it was something to that nature where you need to be taking note of what's going on. Like a sprinkler head comes off and you've got gushing water for 4 days. Yeah, that's a problem. But no, I've never heard of anything like the water cops. If I'm wrong, comment below, let me know. But I'm in real estate. I do this every day. I work with people every single day who are living here and who own homes here, and I've never heard of that. Angie says, can you chat about new coming communities? Absolutely, new build townhomes. There are a couple of new build townhome communities. One is the far northwest, which is a great area of town. One is in the North Las Vegas arena over kind of by, on the way to like the Speedway, sort of. And then one is in the south part of town, sort of by Henderson, but it's really southwest. Great communities, very affordable. They sell out very quickly. My team and I are experts when it comes to new homes as well as resale. So if you're looking at anything related to homes, start the conversation with us today. I do have a link in our description below. Make sure you definitely click that link and just set up a call. We'll answer your questions, even if they're as silly as like the water crisis. We'll do our best. We're not experts on everything, but we're definitely experts on living in Vegas. And yeah, we want to make sure we start that relationship now versus 6 months from now, a year from now, 2 years from now. The market changes daily, monthly, weekly. We want to be able to have our finger on the pulse of what your goals are, what you're looking to do, so that we can all be on the same page before you wait too long to move here or maybe don't pick the right time. So let us be a part of your journey from day one. We do not try to hard sell you. It is absolutely not allowed. I don't allow it. It's not a thing in the Cerrone Group. I'm very, very focused on just making sure that we become friends and we become your ally here with boots on the ground on your behalf here in Vegas. So please click the link in the description. We'd love to talk to you. All right, we've got someone that says, what do you like better, the Strip or downtown Vegas? Oof. Okay, depends. If you're asking me, what do I like better for a locals night out? Downtown Vegas all day. East Fremont has some of the coolest little bars and karaoke experiences and foodie experiences that you can just walk one to the next to the next. It's kind of like a downtown Nashville or maybe even a New York City where you can just walk from one to the next. On the Strip is the Strip. I mean, it's the Strip. Period, end of story. So things are more spread out. It's a little more expensive. Downtown is way less expensive. So I'm a big fan from a local's perspective of hanging out downtown. But as you can see, I do spend some time on the Strip. I probably spend more time on the Strip than any other local that you're going to talk to unless they work up here. But by leisure time, I'm on the Strip more than anybody. And I love it because I don't know, like I said before when I was walking through the Bellagio, I just want to make sure you guys know that like, we have to remind ourselves of why people think our city is amazing. I have to remind myself of what the heck it is that draws people in, and it's this. It's these fountains that are clearly not going off anytime soon. It's the neon, it's the lure of gambling, it's the fact that you can wear your Superman costume under your shirt and rip it open and do anything and anything goes in Vegas and go home and live to tell about it. So yeah, I like both, but downtown is definitely I'm a fan of that, and I'm down there almost every weekend. Sabrina says, do you know if there are services available for adults with intellectual disabilities? I want to move to Vegas, but I don't know about those services. Sabrina, look up a place called Opportunity Village. They actually are included in my, I don't know if you guys saw, but I did a December events, things happening in Vegas. Totally did that video just a couple days ago. It's on my channel, one of the latest uploads. And we talk about Opportunity Village. That's an actual organization that is set up here in Las Vegas to help people with all kinds of disabilities, but intellectual disabilities as well, get work, live sort of a normalized life, and really be plugged into the community in a big, big way. So check out Opportunity Village. I think that would be a great start for you in terms of any type of disability and some of the care and the services provided. They're also really good at connecting people with those services that are provided in the city, way better than I would be. But yeah, Vegas is a normal city. Vegas is an absolute normal city. We may not be used to setting ourselves up completely like everyone else, and we're still young, but we're definitely setting things up as best we can. Hey, Big Jared says, hello from Jackson. I was there in October apartment hunting. I will be moving there next November. Awesome, Jared. That's awesome. Thank you for letting me know that. I hope you're reaching out to our team, because being in an apartment is awesome, but being in your own home is even better. And a lot of times, especially right now with a lot of limited inventory, we're seeing apartments are definitely on the rise in a big, big way, and I'm not really happy about it. It actually makes me really sad. I want to make sure people have an opportunity to do Vegas as much as they see fit, and in the fashion that they see fit. And if you think that means you come here for a little while, rent, and then decide to buy, cool. We're all about that. But with the way that rent is rising, it's becoming far smarter to just buy, because you're going to pay less to buy than you would to rent. So keep that in mind. There's a lot of people lining up, so I'm not sure what time it is, but we might get a show. And if we get it, I'm going to keep talking until it becomes time for the show, because I think it's almost time. It's my favorite. It's the last show before the sun sets. It's just my favorite. I just hope I don't get cited for like the music that they're going to play, the copyright. We'll see. What else? What other questions do you have for me? I did take you through the Bellagio, so if you just joined us, make sure you go back to the beginning and watch the Bellagio Conservatory. I took you through to see the whole holiday display. I'm gonna come back and spend some time by myself in the evening, and I might do an evening broadcast as well, just to make sure you guys can see what it looks like at night, because they do a really cool light show and some water stuff, and it's kind of fun. I'm also curious, what other types of live streams would you like me to do? So I don't know if you know, but I have a channel called the Cerrone Group. It's actually in the description below. We do lives twice a week, and we're doing like neighborhood tours and Q&A sessions and things like that. We're also doing really badass 360 tours of the city, of specific neighborhoods in the city that you can control the camera. So basically, if you have an iPhone or even on your screen on the computer, you can drag the screen to the left and the right, and you decide where the camera gets to look. I'm about to release, maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow morning, a downtown 360 driving tour with me, and then we're gonna also release the actual tour where you can turn the camera. Just so you guys know, when we edit my face and me talking into any video, you are no longer gonna be able to control the camera. It's just the way the technology works. But that's why we're gonna upload too. So it'll be me by myself talking, telling you about all the great things about Las Vegas and downtown. And then there's another video that'll be uploaded on my channel that allows you to control the camera. So if you're looking for more insight on what it looks like off the strip, if you're thinking about moving here, or if you already moved here and you just wanna kind of explore, hello, go to the Cerrone Group channel. It's in the description below, and subscribe immediately. There's tons and tons of really cool stuff, and it's awesome. Sabrina says, I just showed my girlfriend the tour last night, trying to convince her to move to SoCal so we can get a house. I think that would be amazing. Vegas is, I know the market's been a little wonky this year. I know we were like, it's so hard to get into a house, but honestly, it's really not. It's slowed down, and we've told, me and Amber Coleman, we've done videos, multiple videos now, telling you, if you're thinking about buying during the down season, the holiday season, the time when everybody else is snoozing, is a really, really good opportunity. We don't know what the market's gonna look like next year. We don't know if we're gonna continue to rise like a rocket, or if things are gonna stay slowed and we're gonna get back to a little bit more of a normal pace. But either way, you know, we wanna make sure that you guys are in the loop on all of it. Gilbert says, is it better to sell my house and go straight to Vegas then look? Or, I'm assuming, keep your house, come to Vegas and look before? I'm not sure. So the best thing I would say is, you know, if you have the ability to qualify for buying a home in Vegas before, I'm gonna shut up now and then I'll do this. Before you move here, do it. Then you can refinance it and make it, I just get so mesmerized, sorry. Make it your thing. Hold on, I'm gonna flip this around. Oh, I love this. See what I mean, guys? Best view in the whole city. Right here. It's my little secret viewing spot for these amazing fountains. It's behind the Bellagio Valet.
No, sigue, sigue. Mira, en 3 segundos. Mira para atrás. Yo hago un video. Cosa. Cosa. Mira. Ahí. Ven un
The best view, right across from Valet, guys. If you come back to Vegas, you have to come stand here. It's the best. Woo! Wow. That's it. I'm so glad we stayed on to see that. To be honest with you, I get a little teary-eyed every time I see it. This is what people love about our city. Free entertainment, amazing, incredible hospitality, just the weather. Look at this place. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Right? I just have no words right now. I know you guys are asking me questions. I just need a minute. It's the greatest city on the planet Earth, I'm telling you. Free parking for locals. I'm parking for free right now to see this. This comes on every 30 minutes, I think, every 15 or 30 minutes after 3 o'clock. And it changes based on the hours. They have the hours listed on their website, actually. Love this fountain. Beautiful. Might need to come and do some photo shoots here. Have you guys seen the video of me dancing like a fool in front of this fountain and in front of those amazing fountain displays? I got a little hair up my butt a couple months back in May, and I did a welcome to my house video where just like a music video where I danced to some music that a friend of mine created, and I was just showing you, this is my house right here. This is my house. I get to live here. You could live here too. This is the greatest city on the planet Earth. I'm not making it up. This isn't for show, so you'll buy a house with me. I love my city. I am the Las Vegas gal. I am the Las Vegas cheerleader for an effing reason. Because I believe wholeheartedly, since I was 9 years old, that this place, anything is possible. Anything. Thank you, Ron. Ron says he saw that video. Thank you. So I think someone before had asked me, is it better to sell your house first and then move here, or buy and then sell? I'm a big believer in, if you can afford to own a home where you currently are and then buy a house here and then sell your house, then it takes the pressure off a little bit when it comes to the process of buying here. If you cannot afford to do that, we are very well versed in working with your agents there. I can also connect you with an agent in your city. I have agents all over this country that I've partnered with to make sure that we can provide, in tandem support to our clients who are selling and buying at the same time. But yeah, if you can afford to do it, hang on to your house, buy a second home, vacation home here in Vegas, then set yours up to sell. And if you can't, no biggie. We'll help you get through both sides of it. Promise you that. Okay, I'm gonna put my mask on because that's required here in Vegas. We're gonna go back through. I wanna show you that display one more time. Then we're gonna say goodbye for today. Thank you guys for joining me. I'm glad we were able to see the awesome fountains. This is gonna be fun. Okay. All right, let's see. I'm gonna flip this around. Nobody needs to look at me. Let's look at this. Who does not love? Oh my God. So again, if you're just tuning in, some of these awesome ornaments along here are all made of flowers, carnations. Gorgeous. I don't know about you guys, but this is probably one of the most gorgeous entrances in all of Vegas. Las Vegas Bristol asks, for transplants, many cars here have scrapped corner panels. Do you know why? No, I don't know why, actually. That's a really good question. Oh my goodness, guys, look, the lights are on. I stayed just long enough for us to be able to see the light, a little bit of the light show. There's some light still coming in, but oh yes, I'm so excited. Okay, this worked out way better than I expected. I'm sorry, I do not know the answer to that question. I've not noticed that about cars here. Maybe people are just bad drivers. I don't know. I will tell you guys, you should be prepared. Car insurance is going to be a little bit higher here in Vegas, sometimes 3 times as high. Good reason for it. Oh, wow. But your car registration will probably go down. So just things like that to keep in mind if you're moving to Vegas. Wow. It looks so much more magical lit up. Oh my God, I'm so glad I came back. Thank you, Angie. Yeah, this is definitely for me. You guys are just along for the ride today. This is my Zen time right here. Still can't figure out what this phallic symbol is for. It's really pretty, but it's been here for a while. Oh my God, it's so much prettier with all the lights. Ah! Yeah, there's a lot of beautiful homes available right now. People, don't be fooled by all the news media, guys. There are still opportunities to buy homes in Vegas, and first-time home buyers, there's now more opportunities again because the market has slowed down. So if you've put your plans to buy, even if you live here already, if you've put those on hold, please call us. Let us give you the scoop. How neat is this? It's like a picture, like a postcard. I love it. Oh my God. Ugh, I'm gonna cry. It's so beautiful. Ugh. Rosebuds, rose petals, the train under the tree. So beautiful. I am so glad I stayed and came back through. This is amazing. If you are not in the Christmas spirit and you're feeling a little bah humbug, I urge you to rewatch this or come if you can in person. Oh, wow. All right, there's some cute bears I have to show you over here. It's not that crowded too. I picked a good day. Day after a 4-day holiday weekend is a really good day. What are your guys' plans for the holiday? What's everybody doing? Staying home, traveling? Cute. Look, it's Happy Feet. Ron, can you believe how gorgeous this weather is right now? I'm telling you guys, Coca-Cola had to pay a pretty penny to be a sponsor of this thing. Coca-Cola, a couple of mentions of Coca-Cola, like they need the help, right? Love it. The weather is stunning. Cries in college professor. Oh no. Oh, I didn't even notice these before. These are really pretty. Oh, I love it. I'm so excited you're coming for a month, Angie. Let me know. Reach out to us. Let us know if we can tour you around the city or do anything to help you get to know the city a little bit better. Oh my God, you guys, the lights make this so much different. Come at night. Come at night. Oh my, my, my. Oh, wonderful. I'm so glad. Okay, guys. This is it. I don't want it to end. I'm having so much fun. Look at this. I get to live here. It's Las Vegas. I get to live here. Okay. If you tuned in for the whole time, thank you. I'm gonna get in trouble for my mask, so I gotta be quick. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for joining. Thank you for loving Las Vegas. Thank you for being a part of this community. Stay tuned. I'm gonna be going live a couple times a week. If you want me to go live in a certain area of town or in a certain experience, comment below. Let me know. But otherwise, thanks for joining me, guys. I'm gonna leave you with this beautiful view from the Bellagio. Have a happy, happy, happy week, and I'll see you guys soon.